Hello, my name's Roger Watson, and this is a session on how to use Cyberduck to upload articulate PowerPoints to the VLE eBridge. The first thing you need to publish an articulate PowerPoint is to have an articulate PowerPoint. So here I've created one called Cyberduck, and I've gone into the articulate tab on the PowerPoint. This is assuming you've got articulate presenter loaded on your machine. I'm going to press the publish tag, and I'm going to publish it for ease of access to the desktop like this. Shouldn't take long because there's actually nothing on this. This just happens to be the slides that I'm going to upload to eBridge as a demonstration. Okay, that's it published. So we can close that now, and here we have a folder with Cyberduck. Open it up. It's got all the usual articulate aspects in it. I can get rid of the original PowerPoints because we don't need them. Now what I'm going to do, I've already got Cyberduck on my machine, but I'll show you how easy it is to find Cyberduck and to download it. You just Google Cyberduck, and you can go to, depending what machine you've got, Cyberduck for Mac or Cyberduck generally. Go to Cyberduck, and there you can download a version for your machine. I won't do it here because I already have it installed, but it takes just a few seconds, and it gives you the option of making a contribution towards them, to donate to the people who make the software. I do this periodically. If you're nice, you'll do it too, because they produce it for nothing and it's in the public domain. So I'm going to close that down just now. So I've got Cyberduck on my machine, so I'm going to open Cyberduck. Takes a few seconds to do that. There we have it. It hasn't quite opened yet. You can see that. You can see that I've already got things loaded here on the VLE that are visible on Cyberduck. Next, you have to open your VLE, and this is specific to the University of Hull. So I'm going into the University of Hull portal, and I'm going to log in to where I can access eBridge. And what you need to do here is, within the eBridge landing page, is go to resources, and then here it says upload, download multiple resources. Click on that, and this gives you a URL here. Step 1, the URL, which you need to highlight and copy. You can actually close this now if you want. You don't need it there, and I'll close it just for clarity and take Cyberduck over to the middle of the page here. Then you need to open the connection, so to do that you click on open connection and you paste that URL in here. Gives you the option here of anonymous login, but don't do that. You have to log into your system, so unclick the anonymous login, use your login details here, and that opens up your VLE. And here we see I've got things in here already. I've got one called Articulate Presentations. I'll click on the Articulate Presentations, and I've got a whole heap of folders in here. What I'm going to do is just add the presentation I made on at the end here today, just for ease of finding it, and also deleting it after the presentation. So you can actually either use the upload button to find it, or on the newer versions of Cyberduck you can actually drag and drop it onto the page. And here you see the previous uploads and the progress of your upload here. Try and keep it at the bottom. Because there's nothing on it, it uploads very quickly. You can close that, and you'll find there in alphabetical order Cyberduck presenter output is there. That's all that you need the Cyberduck for. Close the Cyberduck, and then just to prove to you that it's there, I'm going to go into my VLE, through the portal again, log in to eBridge, go to resources, go to articulate presentations, and you get a list, and there is Cyberduck presenter output. And I've made it public, as I've made all my articulate PowerPoints. And to use this within your teaching, you click on the Cyberduck, and what you do is you can, well, here you've got various versions of HTML. Here you've got the presentation HTML. Just click on that and it should open it up on a web page. There you go. There's the presentation open up. There's nothing on it, so there's nothing to hear and nothing to see other than the landing page, so we can close that. But to use this, you can right click on that and copy the link address, and you can paste that into documents as hypertext or hyperlinks, or use it in any way you want. Give it to your students, give it to your colleagues, just to prove to you that it works. I'll paste it in here, and carriage return, and after a few seconds again you see that the articulate PowerPoint works. And that is all that you need to know to use Cyberduck to upload articulate PowerPoints to the VLE eBridge. Thank you very much for listening.